Are you bored out there? Looking for something to spice up your day? Guess what? TV360 Vibes got you guys. Welcome back to the show, guys. It's our pleasure to always have you guys here with us. And you know how we do it here in TV360 Vibes. Music, comedy, fashion, everything you want to think about in the world of entertainment. These ladies here got you covered. And today, guys, I have Victoria here with me.
So see the way you're introducing me like I'm a guest. Oh, thank you very much. Oh my God, it's such an honor to be on the show. Like, yay.
And guys, guess what? See the glow on her face.
Don't do that, please.
See the glow on her face.
Nah, it's fake, nah lie, yo.
Not true.
Fake
See the glow, guys.
No, there's no glow. It's just edits. Hey guys, welcome to another exciting edition of 360 Vibes. Like Faith earlier said, it's your one-stop show for everything and anything entertainment. My name is Victoria once again, and today's edition promises to be exciting. So like we would always say, fasten your seatbelts and enjoy today's edition.
Let's go on a short break. When we are back, we'll dive into the gist for today. Don't go anywhere right after this break. Welcome back, guys. All right, on our first gist for today, I'm pretty sure that everybody has been seeing what is happening on the internet. Like, the internet is very, very hot. All right, this lady in the NYNC industry, apparently she came out to just talk about the current economic, when we look at what is happening currently, the cost of food item precisely, everything has actually gone up. Like when you go to the market, you can't really buy anything because everything is expensive.
Yeah.
So she came out to just
rant,
air out her own view of how this is happening, that please, government, you guys should look into this. Look at what is happening. People should consider we, the Corper, and also consider the people. Why she was saying that, she made a comment calling our president that he is a...
Why do you want me to say it? Say it yourself now. Like, can you imagine? Complete the statement yourself.
Guys! What she said,
Actually, that thing is now a trend on Twitter now. It's a trending hashtag. You must have seen that hashtag on Twitter.
And, the drag has been something else on the internet. Like, why would she say that to our president? Now, considering the fact that apparently what she was saying was true.
Let's not lie.
Let's not lie. It was true, because when you look around what is happening here in Nigeria, like, if you buy anything for Nigeria, 1,000 naira no be money again for our country. If you come out 20 naira, wait till me 20 naira, 5 naira.
Money don't finish.
And when we're talking about the value of our money currently, you can't buy anything with 20 naira. You can't buy anything with 50
There's
naira.
not.
50 naira can only buy you pure water.
Yes, I don't even spend 20 naira again. I don't think they still spend 20 naira again. Before you still buy sweets with that. With 10 naira doesn't have value again. 5 naira doesn't have value again. Yeah.
So what she was saying was not wrong. So Victoria, what do you think about this?
This matter. Like, honestly, when I saw that, the first time I saw her post, I was like, oh, okay, actually, she was very right about what she was saying. But I just had to think, okay, based on the rules and regulations of being a core member in Nigeria, although I find it weird that we have such rules and regulations. When you go to camp, this is one of the things they'll tell you in camp during your orientation, that you are not allowed to like speak against the government and being a core member. You even rarely see core members grant interviews. They don't come online to grant interviews to talk about things like that, because they believe, you are representing the government and you should always represent the government properly, in good light and all of that. Even when it comes to content creation, they are very specific that whatever content you are creating with your NYSC uniform, ensure that you are not doing anything that tarnishes the image of the federal government and all of that. So I just feel like I don't have anything against what she said. It is what it is. The nation is actually in... I'm just saying that I'm just hoping and praying that one day we get out of this soon. But it's so painful that people do not even get the right to like even express themselves anymore, because what actually even like I found very, very fascinating was when she was called by LGI. The LGI was like, why are you talking about Baba like that? Take down that post. And she was like, are you threatening me to take down the post? And funny enough, this particular conversation, as now we have different people reacting to it, even as far as Atiku, as far as Showore, different people have reacted to it. Even she has gained support. Even lawyers from entertainers like Mr. Macaroni. And today, earlier today, we were given an update that they went to, she was summoned by the LGI, that's Etiosa, and they went to the LGI's office. She went alongside with Showore. Showore went with her for you to know that people, they are back, like standard. But I really hope it ends well. I really hope it ends well, but I feel like with this kind of level of backing that she has right now, I really hope it ends well.
Why do you think people will not come out? See,
guys,
people are hungry. And because people are hungry, we have a lot of persons that are going into fraud.
Yeah.
Now, it's not because one day they told themselves they were going to become criminals. No, because at some point, they couldn't feed, they couldn't get money to sustain them.
Find one way
and that's why we have a whole lot of people, youth precisely, going into fraud, because you won't blame them. They need to chop.
You will blame them.
They need to chop. But then
we all have a choice.
Say, yes,
we all have a choice. Actually,
we all have a choice. I won't say that you should go steal all in the name you want to eat.
Yeah.
There are other jobs you can do.
There are other things you
can still find your hands to do, especially here in Lagos. Lagos is a place that if you're not lazy, trust me, you go find job to eat.
You go find something. So just more on the updates. Apparently, when they got to the local governments, the LGI and the other officials, they didn't show up. They absconded. So now we are going to look at how, we are either expecting the NYC to address this issue. We're also expecting them to, what's the way forward? So we just pretty much look forward to how this whole case unravels. But I really wish her name is Raye. I wish her the very best because it was actually a very bold move, and I can imagine the kind of pressure that will be on her and the emotional, pressure. Like imagine them calling you that, take down this post, you'll be punished for this and all of that.
I have a question now.
Okay.
What do you think, knowing the fact that there is a role guiding an organization, right?
Yeah.
Now, and then you get to hear that these are our rules.
I
want you to keep to these rules.
Yeah.
And then going back to now, guys, don't get me wrong. She aired out her view, and of course, the view of other people.
Yeah.
Because now she's having backings. That's because truly,
what she says
things are happening.
True.
Do you understand? But now, what do you think? She going against the rule?
Of course, if you have to look at those rules, but those rules are weird, actually. Those rules, are you telling us to always keep quiet when things are going? They are the same people that will tell us that we should speak out when
things are not going well
and everything. So I just feel like she might have just structured a sentence in another way. There's a way you put down your statements and you will not be incorporated in anything. You will just sentence it. I just feel like the way she said it, that is a bang bang bang. I guess that was what actually caused the whole thing. Maybe as me she placed it in another way, it would have been better. So I just feel like that's just the whole thing. That's just the whole thing. Yeah. Over to you, Faith.
All right, guys. Moving on to the next topic. Victoria will be giving us about Asake.
Oh, okay. So, guys, the entertainment industry, social media, if you're not on social media, you get to miss out on, not like I'm saying that you're missing out on a lot of things, but a lot of things are always happening, different gists, different things. Our one and only Asake, Asake, for the longest time, aside from when he got his new tattoos, he has always been this very calm guy, no controversy. He has always been in the space. I've not heard any gist, any talk about Asake. But last week, we got to hear a number of things. Apparently, his father came online to complain and beg Nigerians to beg Asake to take care of him. Apparently, Asake's father is actually battling with stroke at the moment, and then they reached out that, Asake has refused to take care of his father, and another person came out, that's his baby mama. Apparently, Asake has a daughter of 11 years, an 11 years old daughter. So the baby mama also came out to say that, Asake has not been really present
in the life of the child.
Only for Asake to come online to just made a statement that you cannot satisfy anybody, and this has gained a lot of traction a lot of people came for Asake, while some other people also with other opinions. People were like, oh, you just have to always take care of your father, whether your father was there for you or not, blah, blah. So we are not really sure of what actually the whole backstory is. We don't know if it's a fact that maybe his father wasn't a present father. We don't know what really transpired, but that's just like the speculation. Probably his father wasn't a present father, and he was probably trying to just pay back that way. But let's now think about the daughter. Oh, you have a daughter with a baby mama. My guy, now you say, you know, you
do your fatherly duties now.
Get money, so you guys do your fatherly duties and all of that. So that is just all about it. So that was what just trended on social media. So I just want to ask you this question, Faith. So over the years, we've seen, you know, for celebrities, it's not easy being a celebrity, honestly, because after maybe they've blown, we already have this money, you just see like a family member just come, this person is not taking care of me, blah, blah, blah. And by the time you try to like, okay, find what actually happened, you get cases like, oh, it wasn't present. So what is your take on this? Should a child who has, you know, made, you know, maybe is, okay, settled, made money, take care of a parent that wasn't present?
Okay.
Take, for instance, while the child was born, maybe the father said, I cannot take care of you, and everything, and the father just disappears from their lives, and later on the child makes it in life, and the father comes back and is now begging and is now coming to social media to say, oh, my child did not take care of me, and people are not like bashing each other, oh, take care of your father, whether it was present. So what's your take on this?
So the thing is, first I'll come from this angle. See, no amount of crime your parents did to you that I feel, or I think you should not forgive them. See, I'll come from this angle. You walking around the streets out there are countless things you've done, and God has forgiven you. So tell me, why won't you forgive your own father, blood? See, when I saw that, one of the things that crossed my mind immediately was, do your duties, like take care of your. I know it, Victoria. I know it's not easy. We are humans. We have emotions. What has happened will still be there. We'll still feel that pain, and we just keep seeing that event. But the ability for us to be intentional that we too, we were once forgiven by God. So tell me, why will you not forgive your father? I know it's not easy, as I earlier said. We have emotions, right? Don't get me wrong with people. But I'm just saying that, see, forgive your father, move past it. Move past it and then take care of your father. And the truth is, when you take care of him, you see that you'll be fine mentally. Imagine you're fighting your parents, or you're not even your parents, you're fighting somebody. I feel, okay, so I'm going to come from this angle that it has to do with conscience. Some persons have conscience, while some persons don't have conscience. So for me, if I know I have issues with someone, I feel bitter already. I don't feel comfortable because I know I have issues with you. I want, at that point, like, I want to be fine. I know, right? Let's say, all I'm saying here is, let's say, like, forgive and let's go off.
Okay, I understand you have the opinion of forgive. Of course, we have been commanded to forgive, and that is what we are meant to do. But let's think about these things. This person, you are 25 years old. Take, for instance, the person is 25 years old, and for 22 years, you didn't hear anything from this person.
It's very painful. Very, very,
or let's
very
say you are 30 years old, for 28 years or 25 good years, and the person was alive.
Very painful.
The person didn't spend one dime on you. The person never called you to check on you. The person never reached out that, oh, how are you doing, my child? The person never acknowledged you. But because you are now like big, because you are now like rich, because you are now like well-to-do, you are famous, you are there on social media, people can actually have access to you. You now like come back and start say, oh, and you not take care of me, blah blah.
Get you.
Calm down. What if that individual did not turn out to be rich? Would he still reach out? Let's think about it. What if, take for instance Asake, what if Asake is not like rich popular or not today? Popular? What if he's not well today? Would they have reached out to him? What What if he turned out to be a drug addict somewhere? What if he turned out to be an area guy somewhere? Would they reach out to him?
Now, if they don't reach out to him, that is a different case. But now we are talking about the fact that he's wealthy, he's rich.
So
and
why didn't the parents do their own due diligence while growing up? I feel like
we never can tell,
it is this mentality of, oh, they're always going to be forgiving. Why? That's why some people always do this nonsense. We keep encouraging bad behavior,
but we don't see the future. Do you know that? We don't see the future.
Calm down. People are always of this mentality that, okay, when a child grows up, a child will always look for the father. There's this mentality that, okay, the mother can go on to take care of the child, though when the time is right, the child will always look for the father. It's very wrong. If the father wasn't present, like, why?
I get you,
Why? I'm not saying that they should not forgive, but let's stop enabling bad behavior. Do your due diligence as a father. Even if you are not wealthy, even if you are not well to do, like, please contribute something, be present. Do something, reach out, at least let the child know that they care, you care about them. Why would you just be absent for over 28 years and because I am now wealthy, you now come back and blackmail me on social media? That is very wrong.
I get you, Victoria.
Like, okay, why would you have to bring it on social media? They now start bashing me for it. It is unacceptable. Like, why?
I get it,
because I'm wealthy.
But then,
I don't feel like Asake succumb to pressure easily. Because
if Asake, see, now
you disown me, I disown you.
No, let's not take it from that angle.
You disown me initially, I will disown you. Let everybody be
not take it
on their separate angles.
See,
let's think about it now. You didn't take care of me.
No,
I'm not saying
forgiveness is there.
Calm down. Calm down. But you're making it so easy. Let these people even have a taste of their own medicine. Why were you absent? Why were you absent?
If God should take it from this angle with us, how do you think we are going to? And Victoria,
I'm okay. We are going to forgive, yes. But why was he absent in the first place?
For some reasons we don't know.
We don't know. Abi he went to carry,
But then
it doesn't just make sense.
Good, but then
okay, you were absent. So why would you not come to social media and be? Can't you just try to solve it amicably?
Which is wrong. I'm not siding him that he did well.
Why are you not making
Guys,
it look
I'm
like
not siding him.
The person is like the bad one. Yeah, okay. Aside from the fact that I'm in support of the baby mama calling him out. You also have to do your due diligence as a father. But for the old parental stuff, like, no, now. Except if there's another backstory that we do not know.
No behind.
I just want to say that parents, as individuals, let's do better. You have a child, do your due diligence, take care of your child. You might not be wealthy, but that little that you have, do it, work hard, train that child, and ensure that the child,
is properly taken care of.
The child knows that, okay, my father was present, my mother was present. And so stop all this old bad character of you are absent, then you now appear later on in life. Yeah,
guys,
you now use Jesus. You now use Jesus to hold me. You now hold me with.
My God,
it
guys,
doesn't make sense now. You now start blackmailing me with God. It's not fair.
Okay, so nobody's blaming anyone here with God.
It's not fair. You now start manipulating me, gaslighting me that, it's pure gaslighting. See, because it doesn't make sense.
Victoria, I just feel like, no matter what has happened, we have to let go.
Of course,
forgiveness does not come instantly. It's a process.
But you don't have to blackmail me or gaslight me to forgive.
What he did was wrong. Maybe that's the only way he felt like he can get across to the child. Maybe that's the only way he felt he can get across to the child.
This is not just the first case. We've had several cases of
people actually coming out too.
Okay, yes, this person is not taking care of me. You remember the old Mohbad story too? Yes. That's what Mohbad's father too. That back and forth to be Mohbad too at some point. At a point to Fina too had to even come on and say that, I'm disowning my family. According to her, when she was broke, they did not send her. Now she has money. Everybody wants to have a taste of her money. This life, I know you are bent on forgiving, which is okay. But this life, if you don't have something to show for it, nobody cares about you. Everybody is selfish, all man for himself. So unless you have something to give them, that's what they come for. If you don't have money, nobody wants to die with a broke or poor person.
Actually,
it's the only reason why they reached out is because the person is well-to-do. If it was the other way around,
they won't reach out. Okay, so guys, before we go on a break, I'm just going to say that, because God forgave us. He gave us Jesus Christ. We have to let go of honestly
no, they
speaking,
gaslight me.
because I
I
said
sabi say God,
because
I
see,
sabi.
because
but
because
let
God died
people,
for us. He gave
yeah,
us he paid for us, right?
Of
I don't know how to
course.
explain this,
I
but
understand.
you just
I
have to
understand.
let go.
I understand.
Forgiveness doesn't come instantly. It's a process.
Okay,
It's
that
a
is correct.
process.
We have to forgive, but as individuals, as human beings, do the right thing.
Actually,
Be a responsible person. Be a responsible father. Even because you know you are the head of the home, be responsible.
be responsible. Actually,
Be responsible.
True.
So that your child will not disown you too in the future.
Very true. Very
I
true.
rest my case.
All right, guys. You truly, what Victoria just said. Be responsible. Do your fatherly duty. Don't stay absent in the life of that child, because tomorrow you never can tell the future of that child, how the child is going to become tomorrow.
Whether the child
and then
becomes rich
you
or
disappear.
not, do your due
Please,
diligence.
let's just do our duty. Like make everything look
Not be
good as a parent,
gaslighting
right?
me on my own money. I beg.
All right, guys, let's go on a short break. When we are back, we'll dive into the rest gist for today. Don't go anywhere right after this break. Welcome back, guys. All right, Victoria.
Okay, so another social media gist. Of course, social media. Apparently, Nollywood actress Wumi Toriola, at a point, called out YouTuber and food content creator Chef T, and called her out for not wanting to collaborate. So apparently, she said there was a time when this movie Queen Latifah came out, that she reached out to Chef T. If you don't know Chef T is one of the biggest food content creators in Nigeria, and you know she's really good at what she does. So Wumi Toriola reached out to her that, okay, I would like to come on your program, you know, because Chef T, you know, does all these cooking programs, and she was like, oh, she's going to wear a shirt, you know, that just to promote our next movie. And she was asking her that, oh, what do you think about it? And Chef T did not respond to that particular message. Only for Wumi Toriola to come online, and she called that Chef T and asked and said that, okay, you refuse to collaborate. You think that you are bigger than collaborating with anybody. And there's also a speculation that Funke Akindele Bello unfollowed Chef T because of this same issue. Like, it's just a speculation and all of that. So what do you think? So now my own is, why is Wumi Toriola like, I know it might be upsetting, but personally, Chef T, based on what I can see, Chef T is a very calm and reserved person. She, like, this is my first time ever hearing her in a controversy. She's you never get to hear of.
Peaceful.
Yeah, it's very peaceful, sweet. You can easily tell a personality of the person. She's very sweet and calm. And you know, Wumi Toriola, based on the role she plays, you know, Wumi Toriola is just this, you know, active. So, do you think that Wumi Toriola was being entitled to a collaboration with Chef T? What if Chef T didn't just want to do that? Because maybe she just wanted to stick to her food content, or she didn't want to like promote movies. Maybe she didn't want to dabble into anything that has to do with Nollywood. What do you think?
Okay, so my choice is my choice. If I want to collaborate with you, I will. If I don't want to, I won't. But then sending you a message means that courtesy demands that you should reply me. We are not quarreling. If we've not had issues from beginning, do you understand? Means you should reply me and just tell me if really I'm going to be in for that. What's it called? For that business, and then I will give you a reply. But if I wasn't interested, I'll still tell you. But I feel like she keeping quiet was not really nice. It didn't show.
What if you didn't see the message? You know, Instagram DMs can be plenty.
That's true. Instagram DM can be plenty. But then, if you didn't see the message, and then if she didn't see the message, and then
I'm just assuming,
she
I
came
don't
out,
know. I'm just saying.
Let's work on assumption now, right? If she didn't see the message, she can, and then she brought out the post on social media to drag her that this is what you did. I sent a message and you didn't. I think she should come out and tell her, like, make a video. They usually make videos now.
Jeffy didn't respond.
And she didn't respond, actually. She didn't respond. She just stayed in her corner calmly. But you can still make a video and be like, oh, really? I didn't see this. Like, due to the fact I was busy or something, yada yada. Did you get? And then that is why I didn't reply you. But then I just feel like courtesy demands that when you reach out to a person, do well to reach out back. like if they send you a message, I know there are times that we can be so busy, and then that's why sometimes it's good to have pin messages. You can pin your message, like now WhatsApp has done a lot of upgrade that we can have like a reminder to us. Or there are many apps that have like they come like a reminder to us, yeah. So you can just pin those messages that when you're free, less busy on your time, less the time when you're free, you can just go through them. No, but you know sometimes people fall victim for this same issue. Do you get? So it's good to sometimes have apps that I don't know, maybe if there are apps for reminder or something, or you pin messages, right?
You know, we can't even see it, or maybe she even saw the message
and then she didn't want to respond. But then it's not nice for her not to respond. I don't really think that was a good thing. I don't think it was a good thing she did.
Honestly, I don't know because Chefty is like, I'm like, okay, Chefty does no wrong in my eyes. Honestly, like I don't know, but it's like the first time I'm ever hearing something like that. And I feel like it's okay not to want to collaborate, but communication is very important. So you know that point, I think the reason why Wumi Toriola is very pain about this was our first movie, our first cinema movie, and she was trying to get all the support that she could get. So even if you're not going to bring out your program to, collaborate with her. You could have just said, okay, I can help in another way.
Exactly.
Maybe I'll buy tickets for your fans or something. You can just give her...
Show concern.
Not show concern, but not entirely ignore the message. But we can still say whether she intentionally ignored because we can be, until you get to know people's side of the story, you never can. She could have been going through her own phase of life at that point in time. So, and I feel like the way Wumi Toriola even handled it, she didn't handle it like
properly coming out
because you never can tell what actually happened. Did you reach out to her after that again to ask, okay,
that's true.
Chef Tio, I reached out to you so, but you just came out instigating like. Maybe
as if you've been reaching out. No, as if you've been reaching out.
Exactly. It was a one-time thing. So I feel like even the way Wumi Toriola presented it, you never can tell what people are going through behind the cameras. What if she didn't see your message?
Exactly.
Anything could have happened. What if our Instagram DMs? Anything could have happened.
True. You're right. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen apparently. So you can never say that I sent this message. This person. You never can tell what actually really happened. So just calm down. You could have even settled it behind the scenes before coming online to cause that whole conversation.
True. Anyways, guys, many thanks for joining us on today's episode. This is all we can take on today's episode. See you on our next episode. Bye.